I try not to be too fearful about things. I just kind of try to focus on the present and kind of control what I can. But I've always kind of had a vision or a goal of being a great football player or being able to provide for my family.
He's gonna throw it. Man wide open, it's Bushman. Touchdown!
Matt is a pleaser, and he'll work his tail off to please anybody.
The biggest mismatch that BYU's offense presents.
Well, Grace, he's an NFL tight end. He really is. He's developing as a blocker, but he's such a great route runner.
The great hands. I mean, as good as hands, ability to judge the ball, ability to go up and get the ball, fight for the ball is what he does so well. Great timing, big catch radius, things that they're looking for in the NFL that will help him at the next level.
Surprised us, and when he could have gone to the NFL this fall, and I knew that he had some unfinished business and things that he wanted to accomplish as a team. And so to put the team first over his desires has been really cool for our players to see.
Swings it out, Simon, trickery, here they go. Simon throws a pass, Bushman, he has it. Matt Bushman, touchdown.
I do my best to reach my full potential that Heavenly Father's given me. I hope to achieve as much potential as I can and be the best person I can in this life.
Hello, come on in. We are just hanging out. The team left today to Maryland, and here we are. Not getting on the plane to Maryland, just hanging out, elevating, because life's a little different now. Last Monday, I was hanging out here, getting work done, and just going for a drive, and I got a text from Matt that said, "Bad news, my Achilles torn."
I don't know if it was like something in the grass, like a faulty little divot, or if it was just a fluke accident. I just felt a huge pop, like people kind of compare it to getting shot, people compare it to getting kicked in the back of the leg super hard. And that's what it felt like, just like this huge, huge pop. And my leg just like gave out. So they took me into the training room. I was laying there for a while, had to get my cleat off, had to get the tape off. The doctor that was looking at me, he was like, there's a pretty big divot in your Achilles. You can kind of see this gap. That means you fully ruptured it. And once I heard that, I just kind of broke down.
You know, everyone was real emotional. The tight ends especially. They were all in tears. They were all sobbing. They probably cried more than Matt did. But it gave them something to play for. A higher purpose, a bigger meaning, and they dedicated themselves to Matt for the rest of the year, so.
I think what amazed me so much, both the day that it happened and the week following, is just how positive Matt has been. And it's just helped keep me really strong and our family strong. And he's very aware that his team still has a whole season ahead of them, and it's gonna be fun to watch them and support them. And seeing that humility of Matt has really shown through in his positivity. And luckily, he had a really successful surgery on Friday, and baby's due in 3 days, so that's kind of where we're at. And can't drive, but his mom will help us get to the hospital for Wednesday, and we're just excited to have a little silver lining with baby coming. The Romneys gave us this, so I thought that was so cute. They made that for us. It's been amazing since that happened to see all the support that we have felt from his teammates, coaches, family, friends. We've just been overwhelmed. And we feel the prayers already.
They felt prompted to come back to BYU. They prayed about it originally. So they know that this is part of God's plan for them. But along with that, there have been times where, you know, everybody questions, like, why did this happen to me? Why did this happen now? This is a goal for both of them. They're a team, and they're both going to work hard and do whatever they need to do to accomplish his goals in life.
All right, here we are at the hospital, just pulled up. It's 10:30 p.m. and we're just getting ready to check in.
Coming in with 2 of us, leaving with 3. It's gonna be great. I think the day that I knew I was gonna get induced and I knew Matt and I would be going through that night, I did still have anxiety and just felt like, oh, I hope this all goes okay. And as a mom, you just want a healthy baby and you want everything to go smoothly. And thankfully it did, but I did still feel that day kind of the weight of his injury and kind of the devastation that was still lingering from what had just happened, a few days prior, and having our lives and futures flipped upside down.
I don't know, I was looking forward to achieving all these personal goals that I had that kind of just kind of went away. But then after, I don't know, I kind of had a day or two to kind of be sad about it, and then I just had to focus and just say, okay, this is happening for a reason. We felt right that we had to stick around for another year, and we just kind of had to figure out why that was. And I was like, dang, this is gonna be a burden having to get surgery right before Emily giving birth, and I'd have to be on the scooter rolling around or on crutches when holding Andy or taking care of her. That was always annoying. But then once Andy came, just all those kind of personal, maybe selfish feelings that I had were kind of just went away, and I was able to focus more on Emily and focus on just how to help Andy as best I could. She's tearing up too, it looks like.
It's just a miracle, and in that moment, having her on me was just a feeling I can't even describe. And we just feel so grateful, and really ever since then, the devastation of, what has happened to Matt in this season still lingers, but it's just is such a bright spot in our lives that, we're changed forever.
Good news, I'm out of the boot. I don't have to wear this piece of junk anymore, and feels good, feels nice. The slow progress, but now I can do a little bit more and push myself a little bit harder. And yeah, I'm just grateful for that. Glad I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, and hopefully as things go, I can start jogging in about a month, and as long as things progress more and more, I'll get better faster than what everyone expected. So yeah, it's a good feeling. I feel blessed. It feels very tight when I do my little foot circles and everything, but I know it's supposed to be tight, and it'll eventually loosen up and get back to where it needs to be. It doesn't help the Achilles a ton, but it helps my foot strength come back, just the little muscles and tendons. I don't know, it's better than making it to the NFL, or I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world going on right now, and also with my personal situation, and yeah, just knowing I can come home and be a dad, and I just think that means a lot to me, and something that I've learned during this time for sure.